Hello everybody, so you join us for the start of a new series. We are here in Nicolas Latifi's Williams on Assetto Corsa. We will be running a whole season on Assetto Corsa. It's about 26-27 races, starting in Asia, moving through Europe, and then eventually going to North and South America. The way it's going to work is a regular season. We have all the regular drivers from the 2021 Formula 1 season. This mod, all the track mods and all the livery mods.
Fastest lap for Science, 127.1.
And all the livery mods can be found in the description below. With that in mind, we have some tracks in here that aren't normally in an F1 calendar. We have some tracks that have never had an F1 race ran at them, and we have some tracks that have had F1 races run at them but haven't been run for a while. So we start here in Australia. As with all cars, this one's taken some getting used to. You will not be immediately purchasing the F1 2021 game this year, so we'll have to wait and see how that feels in comparison to this. But Racing Studios normally put on a very good package. Some of the tracks have weird AI lines. Some of the tracks have the odd technical hitch here and there. So as we go through the season, we might encounter some of that. So just be mindful to avoid it. Typically what I've found is putting the power down in these cars is a struggle. We are running with stability control off. Traction control is on factory up to now, so we see how it feels. Although I think the factory might be off. And ABS is on, just because I'm not good enough for that, if I'm completely honest.
Right side, clear right.
So although we're racing as Latifi, it's actually both on the left and on all menu screens. It's running as my own name, so... Whoa! Back end's gone there. We've also got damage turned off because the mechanical damage on this game is... is incredibly difficult to manage, so we'll let... I believe this might be Mazepin. We'll let Mazepin through. We also have a spotter. You might hear every so often telling us where cars are left to right. And our own version of Jeff, he's called Jim. And so we're out to set a qualifying lap, a decent one as well, hopefully. Try and avoid traffic where possible. So here we go, as we're about to go on to our opening lap of the race. As we try and set our first flying lap. Brake early into here. Screw up our gears a little bit. Gotta watch out to try and keep up with the leaders. Verstappen's at a 120 gate, which isn't particularly quick. Well, I imagine they'll get quicker as the session rolls on. Hamilton, unsurprisingly, takes provisional pole with a 1:27.6. You'll notice I'm not quick. Never going to pretend to be quick at these games. But it's worth a try. Dive it into here. We've overshot that a bit, which isn't ideal. We just blitz it through here, and hopefully we'll come out of this okay. Some of the brakes, probably too much. Take that mostly flat. That curb's a little more forgiving on this than it is in the other games. Sorry, in the Codemasters games. Probably not carrying enough speed into any of these corners yet. It'd be worth getting a bit braver in later attempts. Definitely not quick through here. As long as we don't bin it out of this corner, we might have a chance of at least somewhat of a decent lap. I'm hoping it's relatively quick. We've done a 1:28.4.
Alright James, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
Somehow that incredibly poor lap has put us in 5th. Jim's just over quick in sector 2. But yeah, it looks like what's happening is we're avoiding traffic and everybody else is getting caught up. Somebody's out. Somebody just disappeared then. quite sure what happened there. We definitely screwed that up though. I might still go quicker though. Looking down at the timing screen at the bottom, we've gone quicker.
P3, sector 3.
We're on the second row of the grid. Verstappen getting close to Hamilton. Ricciardo setting a quicker lap. We just have so much more speed through here. Can't work out why. Somehow, driving this track is easier on this than it is on the Cody's games. Alright, time to set our lap time. Switch it to hot lap. Just see what we can do. Well, we're quicker than Seb, it seems. More straight line speed than Seb.
Left side. Hold
Compromising each other's laps now.
clear left.
Actually, I think this might be Lance Stroll. But it looks like we're coming up to slower moving traffic, who's now just completely blocked the road.
0.5 off the pace.
So I think that might be Verstappen.
On your left.
I have to bail on this lap, I think. There's no point. Like, it's cost us so much time.
Car right.
Ah, there we go. I think we should be fine now. There's one car behind us, so we can't screw their lap up. But if we can get to the pits before then, or even give them a tow down the straight. Or pit. It's not worth messing about.
Watch your speed.
Okay, so the pit is there. Suppose I better just cross the finish line to finish the session. There we go.
That's the end of the session. P5.
And somehow, after all that, we have finished in P5.
Laps. Alright, James, get ready.
So here we are for the first race of the 2021
Green, green, green.
Assetto Corsa season, as we instantly drop down one place, second place to Gasly as well. So we're now down in P7. Watch out for all the cars down the inside. Managed to hold it onto the track well. Still in this. Gone for the hardest compound of tyre just to make sure that we don't overdo it.
Left side.
That would be bad if we did that, so
Hold your line. Clear left. Car left.
watch out for Gasly on our outside.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
It's getting racy. We've managed to hold on for now. Oh, we've definitely overshot that. They're going to be right in now.
Side, clear right.
Watch out for cars behind. We're now down into P7. Unsurprisingly, really, but as Bottas is now going to try and sweep his way through, and he does. I mean, it's not hugely surprising that we're losing so many positions at
Okay,
once.
James, the next car is Bottas.
Got a decent gap to Norris and Sainz behind. In practice races, Bottas was always quick. He would always immediately just pull away from me. But the leaders are now starting to form a gap up in front. And if that's quick us up in the session, we have problems. This car has no rear end, it just seems to want to give out every time. This is our first full fuel run, which makes the car really heavy. I don't think I've managed it very well. Now there are no mandatory pit stops. I can't force the other cars to pit, so I can't then force myself to pit either. Whereas I just end up last every race. The gap to Bottas is getting...
Bottas ahead is increasing. It's now 8.3.
Oh, I've completely screwed that corner up. As a result of completely screwing that corner up, we now have a train of 3 cars behind us, all vying for our point scoring positions. Just gotta watch out for cars like Norris.
Okay, James, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Be interested to see what this is.
That lap was at 131.4.
So we're 3 seconds off the pace of Hamilton up at front. More importantly, we are quicker than Norris behind. I just need to be a bit smoother. I'm really struggling with that at the moment. Like I'm just not smooth enough with my steering inputs. But when I try to be smooth, I then understeer. So it's going to take a lot of work. But if I can finish in 8th, it'd be a remarkable finish for the car I'm in. Really struggling now though. Suddenly after a few corners, Norris is right at my tail again. Somehow we managed to just set the fastest lap of the race. No idea how we managed that, but I'll take it. And suddenly there's a yellow flag up ahead. Interesting. Oh, it's our teammate. It's George. Be interesting to see what happened to him. George is out.
The gap to Norris behind is now 13 seconds.
Oh, we've lost it. Bin the car. Well, that was good. All that hard work gone. Wasted. Oh Christ, properly overshot turn 1. I think that might be curtains for our run. So we're now behind. We're now behind
Norris.
Lando Norris. We have to re-catch and re-overtake Norris. I mean, we've been slowing down for a while, I just haven't been able to put my finger on why. Something's not right. Something doesn't feel good. Something really doesn't feel good. Something does not feel good at all. So now drop down to P12.
Now 3.5.
It was always going to come eventually.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Pit stops on this aren't quick, if I'm honest.
Okay, James, the next car is Vettel.
It's not anymore. We're going to end up behind, so Schumacher and Mazepin here, I think. Or at least can be close to them.
There's traffic behind. Blue flag.
Now being shown blue flags. There goes the leader. There's Lewis. This is where we let him through if we can. Max, you gonna go through? No? Right, you gonna go through now? Thank you. Tried to let him through 3 times then, and he just sat behind us. Great, we've been there. We've ended up behind Schumacher somehow.
The guy in front is Schumacher. Blue flag. P18.
On your left.
Ooh, I've had to cut a corner. He's given no space there.
Right side. Clear right.
Made that move stick. I really want to unlock myself here, but I know that it would be stupid to unlock myself here. Just waiting on a mistake, and I can do it.
Gap to Schumacher behind is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
Oh, and there it goes. I think it's now time, given that we're 17th, and that this race has gone horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. I think it's now time to retire the car.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
I think it's now time to retire the car after a very poor race.